Hey everybody, I hope everyone had a great weekend and is having a good week so far. Ooh, hostilities came out. Let's just hop right into it, I guess. It seems like you're pushing through towards something and there's just like a lot of pushback. Or you feel like you could just be fighting through shit. Spirit, what can you tell us? What do you have to tell the collective? Are we not supposed to use these cards? Just hostilities? Okay. So, that happens. How about these? Yeah, there we go. So, what I'm getting off of this is there is some hostility coming from somebody that's from your past. Somebody that's from your past. You could be getting signs from this person through music, or maybe certain songs remind you of this person. This person is trying to send you communication through music. You probably are very aware of this. I feel like you're tuning it out. I feel like there's a hostility about them, but there's also this about you. Maybe not so much hostile, but you got your sword up and you're kind of cutting it off. You're tuning it out. You ain't trying to hear none of that shit, is what I'm getting off of this. So I don't think that you are in contact, any kind of contact with this person. What more can you tell us? What about this person? We have butterflies and coins that come out here. Now, I feel like this is more about you. This is you here. Okay, so you've been going through some sort of transformation. You've nuked your innards into the ooey gooeys, and you've been rebuilding yourself into this butterfly, and you're about to bloom. I don't know if you have bloomed yet, but I feel like you're about to bloom. And you're about to bloom into a lot of abundance here. Because you're completing this transformation. And it feels like a very big transformation too. So this isn't just a transformation in one thing. I mean, this is a complete transformation of yourself and the people around you. So this could be why you're tuning this person out as well. Is maybe you just don't feel the same way you used to. Maybe you've outgrown this person. Maybe you've moved on. You've transformed. You've definitely made huge positive changes for yourself. You know, you don't want no hostility with nobody. If anything, you want a new beginning. You want to grow something new. You want to grow something new. You're not looking to go to the past. You're tuning out this person. They can send you all the messages that they want through music. They know that you're highly intuitive. They know that they know that you're getting these messages. And if they don't, they do now. Okay? And I feel like you just want something new. You're not looking to go back to the past. You're leaving the past in the past. You don't live there no more. Whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, you aren't there no more. Okay? You're wanting new. You are new. You're stepping into your own security. And you're being guided. You're listening. You could have been told to leave this person alone. You could have been told to leave this person alone. By your spirit guides, by signs, whatever may have you. You know, you're listening to your guides. You're following their direction. You're on your spiritual path. You're on your spiritual path. And I think it's crazy that this is the only card that wanted to come out in that deck. This hostility card. That's kind of wild. But you're on your spiritual path here. You have 3 monkeys and a third eye. There's a lot of changes that are happening with this person. There could be a lot of conflict in their life. They just could be having a lot of obstacles right now. They're reaching out to you for help. They're reaching out to you for some sort of stability here. And you're being guided to not. You're deliberately turning away from this person. Not because this is a revengeful type of thing. That's not why you're not turning away from this person because you're spiteful or because you have any ill will towards them. That's not it at all. You're turning away from this person because you have developed, you have grown, you have transformed. You're a totally different person. You've been working on things and ideas and goals and manifestations that you would like to see in your future. And you've been on this spiritual path, and so God knows what you want. God knows what your heart truly wants, what you're really wishing for, what you're longing for. God also knows that it's not this person. And you know it's not this person. So that's why you're walking away. That's why you're ignoring these messages coming through. You know who they're coming from, and you know why. And you could have always been there for this person. You could have always been there for this person. Y'all both doing your own reflecting. You're both doing your own reflecting. You could be triggering this person into actually doing their reflecting now. I think this person is a bit upset. You probably get the vibe too, maybe through the messages that you get through the music, but you know that this person is upset. You know that there's something, this person has a hostility towards you because you're in this positive energy, because you're doing better in your life, because you've picked yourself up. You've picked yourself up. You've made progress. You started over. And this person could be a little, they feel some sort of way. They feel some sort of way. I mean, they're a little hostile. Oh, give me one more on that. One, please. You got a lot going on. You got a lot going on in the energy. Aside from this person, there's somebody else. There's somebody else in your energy here. And it's somebody else that just made you feel heartbroken. Let's separate. Okay, let's separate real quick. I'm curious about this. You don't want nothing to do with this person. Yeah, you've always been there for this person, but you're moving on with your life. So, with that being said, if you keep ignoring, will they keep reaching out or will they stop? If you keep ignoring, they're just reiterating what your relationship is with this person. Which we've made it to the point here where I think you already know who we're talking about. So will they eventually get it? Because if I don't know. Why is this person so hard-headed? Okay, so they're confused. They're confused on why you're ignoring them. They want to invest with you, in you. I think you're ignoring them because you know this. And clearly, y'all aren't... Yeah, clearly you're not on the same page. You're not on the same wavelength here. I feel like some of the hostility that I'm feeling off of your side of it is more not hostility, but it's annoyance. I feel like it's annoyance because you keep hearing this person through music and it's kind of pissing you off a little bit. Maybe you're somebody that really enjoys your music, you know, and you're like, yo, leave me the fuck alone, right? Even though you're not even in contact with this person, they're aggravating you. Interesting. Well, what's going to need to happen? Because I keep asking, if you just keep ignoring, will they just kind of go the fuck away? Even though y'all aren't even in communication. I mean, more like in the spiritual, astral sense of things. Like, will they leave you alone? And all it keeps showing me is the dynamic of your relationship, and that it's just leaving this person in confusion. It's just leaving them stuck in their head. So what needs to happen? We have strength in the reverse. Interesting. What? Okay. So what might end up happening here is that this person, they're gonna kind of break down and they're gonna come towards you. I don't care if you're ignoring this person's phone calls, if you have them blocked, I don't care. This person is going to physically come towards you. Whether this be show up at your house or try to plan to bump into you somewhere, whatever may have you, this person is going to take a physical action, all right, to come your way. And they're hoping to reunite. They're hoping to balance things out. They're coming in with some hope here. And I think what's going to need to happen is y'all are going to have to actually, like, talk about this. You know, because this person's going to show up. I mean, I guess you could ignore if they showed up unwanted at your doorstep. You could just shut the door in their face, you know, but It looks like that things might have to be talked about. Yeah, things are gonna have to be talked about. We have victory coming out here, but I feel like this isn't gonna feel like any kind of victory. This isn't gonna actually feel like a victory. Now, this could be a victory in many senses of that, okay? Better things coming along for you, things happening for them in their life, whatever it may be, but for this particular situation, the bigger picture of things is not going to be what's seen, and it's not going to be what's felt, okay? There's going to be a talk of some sort here about, you know, walking away. About walking away. About you wanting to have a brand new beginning, and not with this past person. And not with this past person. Now, Lord have mercy. Okay, so this other person that I said had shown up in the picture over here, this person is going to also be coming your direction. This is somebody that made you feel heartbroken. This is somebody that juggled you, whether it be with another person or money, or just this person never had any fucking time for you. Whatever it may be, you know, this person left you feeling disappointed. All right? This person is coming your direction. They're... Give me... Yeah, this person's coming your direction. They want some kind of warmth, some kind of balance here, but this person knows that they hurt you. This person has also hurt themselves. What is the... What? Oh, Lord. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. And usually this is like very good news for me. This is somebody that's been really thinking long and hard about something, you know, putting a plan into works. This is usually good news for me, okay? What came out for that is the Three of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm getting out of this is that this good news, keep in mind, this person left you brokenhearted. They juggled you with something, okay? This is coming back out. Whatever this was that they juggled you with, this good news is actually bad news for somebody else. This is good news, maybe for this person. You were heartbroken within this situation, you know, but whatever this good news is, it has something to do with a decision that was made. All right? This person, whatever they were juggling, it looks like that that has left maybe them broke. It probably left everybody brokenhearted. Then they're making a choice, and this choice is this Ace of Pentacles here. This is a choice of somebody that is wanting to, have some kind of commitment, some sort of long-term commitment, long-term beginning, something that is stable with you. Miss Queen of Cups. Miss Queen of Cups here. The Knight of Cups. So, you got two people that are coming your direction. What is... One of them you don't want shit to do with. You are very clearly decided in your mind about this person over here. This person I don't know so much about. What do you feel? Death. What else you feel? What else? You gonna be suspect as you gonna be very suspect of this other person. You know, you feel like this person constantly constantly left you heartbroken and disappointed, and in their fucking ego. And sorry, this clearly must be somebody that you still have some sort of feelings about. Yeah, you have feelings for sure. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. What is this person's intent? What is this person's intent? this person is trying to manifest you back into their life. This person knows that you got your guard up. This person knows that they've deceived you and they were foolish in the past, but they want to have some sort of beginning. They see some kind of light with you, the Lovers here. They see that there's been choices that had to be made and decisions, and I gotta be honest, I feel like I'm not seeing nothing bad coming off of this. I'm not. You're gonna side-eye the fuck out of this person, but I'm not getting anything negative coming off of this. What it kind of seems like is that somebody has made a very clear decision. They've made a very clear decision, and they're taking a leap of faith towards whatever they want, or whoever they want in this case. Let's see. Let's get a final message of advice. Let's get spirit messages. We'll do maybe 2 or so, because there's 2 people coming towards you. So you want new beginnings. You want new beginnings, though. So I feel like you're definitely going to reject this one person from your past, the one that's annoying you through the music. But you might also reject this other person coming through, because you just want all new. You want all new. But keep in mind, if you question, is this right for you? Is this my divine partner? Is this, whose spirit has led my way? Just ask, because, you'll get clarity. Ask for clarity, you'll get clarity, okay? The 3, so. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are a part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Okay, so this could be a message to this person annoying you with the music. I kept trying to ask if you just keep ignoring, will they leave you alone? You're not opening the door to this person. You want to have new. You know there's bigger, better. Okay? Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon or just laying in wait. You can do this. I don't know if there's anything that you've been putting off or not. I feel like this isn't so much that you have been procrastinating certain things. I think you've been kind of in this waiting period. But you're about to bloom. You're about to blossom here. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and just keep watering your seeds. Yeah. Just keep focusing on yourself. I feel like what are the words I'm looking for here? I feel like you've spent a lot of time pouring into other people, and you finally poured back into yourself. You are on your path. But this isn't an easy path. This isn't easy for you. You're somebody that's very tapped in. You're connected. You know what's going on, but yet at the same time you don't know what's going on. Does that make sense? You don't have the physical proof of these things, okay? But you are on your path. You know that you're being guided. You're being very obedient. You're trusting that everything is unfolding the way it should. You're closing the doors that you're being told to close. Some of these doors might have to be closed a little more officially than what they currently are. I guess time will tell, right? But just know that there's a couple people from your past that's wanting to come back your direction for one reason or the other, okay? I hope this helped. Till next time.